So we're talking about a mind trick that removed my pain. It's talk to the pain. It's what it sounds like. I'm Terry from Norway, and I'm trying to raise awareness about that. In my experience, we can do much more in order to control our bodies than we think we can. So my method is outlined down below in the description, and you can read it there if you want to test it. It is all about talking to your body and your pain in order to remove pain, or in order to make the body work better. And I'm sure if you've seen this, and maybe you're thinking it right now, that okay, this Norwegian guy, he doesn't know about the placebo effect. Of course this is placebo if it works. It works because he thinks it works. And short about placebo, you get a medicine from your doctor, you think it's the real medicine, you get better, and it turned out it was a sugar pill. You were in a placebo experiment, right? In a control group. So we usually say, oh, that's just placebo. I have a little problem with that sentence, because placebo is fantastic and very powerful. There's lots of incredible stories of what happened to the body when the owner of the body believed it would work. So I actually see placebo as, in many ways, proof that there is a link between the mind and the body, and our thoughts can really influence our bodies. And I find that very, very fascinating, and not a negative thing like we say when we say, oh, that's just placebo, right? So could this be placebo? Yes, it absolutely can be placebo, because placebo is real, and I don't know what this is. But I did learn something interesting the other day about placebo. Because, well, let me tell you this first. In my experience, this method of talking to the body works if you don't believe it. Yes. So you can be skeptical. You can think or say things like, oh, this Norwegian Terry guy, he's way out. That's not gonna work, but I'm gonna give it a try. I have nothing to lose, right? It will probably, I can't guarantee anything, of course, but it will probably still work even if you have that attitude. So then it's not placebo, because you're not thinking it's gonna work, it's something else. Or is it linked to placebo? What you do need to have in order is your intention of wanting the pain to go away. Some people enjoy their pain. They identify with their pain or disease, and they think, maybe without knowing it, that they think thoughts like, who am I if I'm not this disease? You know, it's like an identity thing. And then it probably won't work, because you're not putting your free will and your intention into it. So in my experience, it's enough that you want the pain to go away, but you don't have to believe it. And if that's true, I'm close to guessing here. If that's true, then it's not standard placebo, because placebo requires, as I have learned it, requires that you actually believe it's going to work. So you have to want it to work. You need to put your intention into it, but you can be skeptical as much as you want and think this is really, really stupid. You know, what is this stupid thing? Yeah. So test it out. The FAT technique is described down below. You can check it out for yourself. And I would love it if you would give me some feedback on how this works out for you or not, and your thoughts about it, because I would love to get some research. It's still anecdotal, it's not scientifically, valid, I guess, but I would love to hear some feedback from more people. So you can send me an email if you want to do it more in private, or you can write it in the comments down below. There's also a link down below where you can learn everything I have learned through the last few years about this method. Yeah, okay, thanks.